Next, fifth one, profit before tax and exceptional items. So by removing the expenses from this total income, it is 1611.1, which is profit before tax. Here we can see in bracket 3 minus 4, 3 in the sense total income and 4 in the sense total expenses. Sixth one, exceptional items, refer to note 5. In this quarter they don't have any exceptional items, but in previous quarter they have incurred 264.8. Note 5. Here in note 5 we can see during previous quarter ended 30 September 2020, the transfer of control to Carlyle Group as explained in note 4. Note 4. Pursuant to share purchase agreement SPA entered between Agnes Holdings Private Limited and other promoters of Sia Harbour Investments, Carlyle Group has acquired 53.02 shareholding of the company, has been classified as promoter of the company. So here Carlyle Group has acquired 53.02% shareholding in one of the subsidiaries which Sequent Scientific is owning. Here in the fifth point we can see accelerated vesting amounts. So all these amounts which they have mentioned, here we can see in the previous quarter, which is 264.8 something, 264.8, yes. So that is the cost which they have mentioned here. So sixth one, profit before tax. As there is a no exceptional items here, so the profit before tax, so number 5 will be as it is coming to number 7. Next, eighth one, tax expense or credits. A, current tax. Current tax is the amount which Sequent Scientific is paying to the government for selling APIs and FDFs in the market. The sales tax and some other tax will be coming under this category. Deferred tax. Deferred tax is the tax which is carry forward tax, which is also a time bound tax. In the previous quarters, there are some particular slabs, which like if you sell or generate this much revenue, this company has to pay some X amount in the tax for the government. So if they cross the limit, then additional tax will be imposing on the company, which they will not be aware in that quarter, but they have to pay in the next quarter. So that is the tax. Here we can see in B, deferred tax 109.1. C, current tax, prior period reverse. So as here in B we have seen the deferred tax which they have paid here. In the previous tax, if the company has paid some excess tax, that excess tax will be reversed in this quarter. So that will be mentioned here in current tax of prior period reversed. Total tax expenses. So total all the taxes are by adding 285.1 and 109.1, which is 394.2 total tax expenses. Ninth, profit after tax. Here we have seen profit before tax, which is 1611.1. So by removing 394.2 from 1611.1, the profit after tax will be 1216.9. Next, 10th one, other comprehensive income or expenses, items that will not be reclassified to profit or loss. So all the items which they are mentioned in the serial number 10, these are the tax or some extra income which they have generated or tax paid to the government in some other ways. The tax amount will not be relating to any sale or any profit amounts, but this will be on a fixed basis, like for plants, reactors and some other licenses, etc., which company is owning. Remeasurements, gain or loss on defined benefit plans, which means company will be giving some retirement benefits or some extra amount to the retired persons. So all this amount will be claimed by the government under TDS scheme or some other schemes from time to time, which government will be notifying the companies. And also the remaining paid leaves, annual leaves, sick leaves, all these costs comes under this 7.4, which means if employees utilizes all the leaves, so there will not be any paying extra money, so this will be coming under this category. B, fair value gain or loss from investments in equity instruments. This is the amount which they have gained from the amount they have invested in equity instrument like stocks. So Sequence Scientific has some part stake in Strides Pharma and etc. So the gain or loss will be coming under this category. See, income tax relating to items that will not be reclassified to profit or loss. That is zero in this quarter, but in previous quarter we can see, like I have told you about, like plants, buildings, etc. They will be owning, they will paying wealth tax and etc. So this amount will be coming under this category. D. Deferred tax relating to items that will not be reclassified to profit or loss. It is same as in the previous serial number 8, deferred tax, which is a reversal tax or time bound tax for the fixed items which they have paid in previous quarters. Here we can see in bracket it is 72.2, means they have incurred a loss here, or like they have paid the amount. Next, total other comprehensive income expenses net of tax. So which is, will be removing this 72.2 and 7.4 from the 639.6, which is a gain. So after removing this, we will be getting 560.0, which is total other comprehensive income. This is not a profit, but this is a gain for the company. So by adding this 560 to the profit after tax 1216.9, the total comprehensive income will be 1776.9. Next, 12th one, equity share capital of face value 2 rupees each, which is 4967.4, which is 49 crores 67 lakhs 40,000. This is the amount which the company has raised through IPO, and the total amount which the investors and promoters has invested in this company, which is same for all quarters. 13th one, other equity. This is the extra amount which some other companies which they have invested in this quarter or particular year, they will mention in this row. 14th one, earnings per equity share, face value of 2 rupees each, not annualized. So here we can see basic EPS is zero point 0.5 and diluted EPS is also zero point 0.5 for this quarter. Basic EPS is used for companies that have simple capital structure, whereas diluted EPS is used for companies that have complex capital structure. Here we can see Sequence Scientific has 3 wholly owned subsidiaries which have 20 another sub subsidiaries. So there is a complex in this capital structure, so that's why they have diluted EPS for this. So this is all about the income statement, but this is not what we need. So we will see how to decode an income statement in the next video. Stay tuned to my channel. Please like, subscribe my channel, and we will be seeing upcoming videos for financial knowledge and others. So in the next video I'll be telling you about how to decode income statement and what are the factors which affect the income statement so that the company will become profitable and also will be creating value to the investors.